All right, everyone. So one of the biggest stories in wrestling is this injury to Jade Cargill. Obviously, from a storyline perspective, it was shocking, and I think it was so shocking that people are like, "I wonder why they did this." Now we know the real reason because she's actually injured. So Dave Meltzer, you know, on the Wrestling Observer Radio, spoke more on this, and this is what he said: "I was told 3 months minimum. Whatever the actual injury is, it's been kept secret. I've heard from several in the company. He actually said very secret. I've heard from several in the company who were aware of the injury and that they say not only do they not know what the injury is, but people who are very close to her don't know what the injury is, but it is an injury. When I read that WWE list, WWE's list of injuries Jade suffered, I figured one or two of them is probably the real one, but I don't know what one or two." So he's saying here that nobody really knows what this injury is, but he just knows that, or he figures that one of the injuries that the WWE put out for a storyline injury, one of those was the real one. Okay, so this is a little bit troubling because if we look at the calendar, right, we have obviously November, and she gets hurt in late November, so let's forget that month. Let's just say December, January, and February. That's a 3 month timetable, and I think that's giving basically all of November is out. So maybe it could be late January and not actually in February, but we're looking at that. So I hope they're able to build this into something. We always talk about, especially in I mean, I guess this is good for life too, but anytime there's a serious negative, like something like this, a serious injury, anytime there's a huge negative, it's always, an opportunity sometimes for a big positive and to use that to be something big. And I do think that this injury, if WWE handles it all right, if she's able to return before WrestleMania, you could set up something at WrestleMania that is just the fans are just loving it. You really could take this now and instead of having her doing all these little rivalries before WrestleMania and then getting a big one at that point, you're going to have a return into a WrestleMania match. And I think they could really do something big with that. So I hope they do. But right now, it looks like this is a severe injury.